Hey everybody, and welcome to the special Halloween, super Halloween edition of Basic Brunches. I'm Stephanie, and as you can see, I kinda summoned my inner venom. I'm with my friends, and we're all in the festivities of the festiveness called October.
Hello.
Hi. You look very comfortable, very cozy.
I am. I'm in my blanket.
I like the flannel. It's like very fall.
Yeah.
Very Dean Winchester. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, what's red? I have green and orange on too.
Hello. I am a fortune teller, also dark other mother persona is what I am.
Last but not least, we are introducing Hana.
Hi, this is my daughter Nami. I'm Nani, and she's Lilo, and I have Stitch.
Oh my god. That is...
Hug. You're very cute. Yes. I know. Say hi, everybody. Say bye. She's going back to Papa now.
That's super cute. I like how she had the little Lilo dress with the
I
little
know.
pattern.
I bought that when I bought this because I was just like, well, I can't be Nani without Lilo. I had to retire my Lilo because, I'm 30 now. That's a little creepy.
You're never too old to be cute. Let's go ahead and get into the first topic of discussion. What is the best Halloween memory that you have or that you remember? Let's go ahead and start with Alyssa.
I don't know. I like you have a lot of memories, but they kind of just blend together. I'm either at work or people change their minds or whatever. Disneyland on Halloween was pretty great. That was always fun. With the big group of us, that was great. I'm going to say that one. I miss Disneyland.
I miss you dressing up like the cute little Snow White.
Well, I didn't start celebrating Halloween until I was a little bit older because I lived in Japan and we don't celebrate Halloween. But my favorite one thus far has been my first Halloween with Robert. I drove down to Southern California from Northern California, and he was originally planning to do Ash from Evil Dead, but he went into the bathroom and 15 minutes later he came out with his hair all buzzed off, except for a little tuft to do Mad Max. And I was just like, okay, I mean, kind of weird, but whatever. And so we just went and bar hopped around Long Beach, and that was a lot of fun. Some lady screamed at me oh, you look so hot in that costume. I bet it's gonna be fun taking it off. And I was like, okay, I mean, super forward, but whatever. So yeah, that was probably the most fun that I had.
Ginger, what about you?
For me, one of my favorite Halloween memories, I think, is just going to West Hollywood. I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun because they just shut down a good part of the city, and there's a whole parade and all the drag queens are out. Just everyone is just expressing themselves and just being whoever they want to be that night. And everyone's also super nice, even though they're super drunk. It's a lot of fun. I've done that twice. We just go to a club, turn up, twerk, get drunk, walk the streets again, find another bar. So to me, that's the most fun as an adult. As a kid, I think it was just collecting the candy and getting the most candy. Those were my favorites, just getting all the candy and then getting all the alcohol.
I went when I was 20. I dressed up in a tutu and I was like, trick or treat, I'm 16.
I've done that. Everybody was like, aren't you kind of old to be trick-or-treating? I'm like, what do I need to do to get some goddamn candy up in here?
Right?
Moving on. We're gonna start talking about our favorite horror movies in the genre of monster. If you could narrow down to two, which would be your two favorites? Ginger, I'll let you start, honey.
One of my top favorites is Evil Dead 2, which is the campier, I guess it was a comedy. As a child, I really wanted to watch that movie a lot. I don't know why, but me and my brother would always ask our dad to see the Ash movie because that's what we called it. And I didn't know it was called Evil Dead and probably until 2010 because I really didn't know the name of that movie. But it's one of the most movies I feel like I quote all the time. Even though it was a comedy, you can see his descent into madness and the cinematography of just like things happening, and it was just like zoop, 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 zoop. And my other is an old Tales from the Crypt movie called Tales from the Hood, and it's a bunch of little stories. It was a really good movie because everything was really about the Black community and things that happen in the Black community, you know, like with gangs and with police brutality. Those two are my faves.
Alyssa, what about you? What are your top 2 favorite monster films?
It was super hard to choose because I wanted to pick one that like I can watch all the time, and it's not, I guess, spooky, but it is a witch film, but practical magic. It's campy, it's fun and romantic, but there's witches in it, and I love it, and I watch it all the time. And then I wanted to choose one that scared the living crap out of me, which is really hard because I love horror films, but they always scare me. And so one that I can't even watch anymore, like even scrolling over it on Netflix freaks me out, was Babadook.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's
That
so
one's
good.
really creepy.
It's like a psychological thing. Like she was going through breakdown, and the monster Babadook in the basement is symbolizing her dealing with her problems and her own demons within inside of her. So she's aware he's there, but she's not gonna let it ruin her life and run her life like it did in the beginning of the film.
Okay, I never saw it from that perspective. I was just like, this is how you take a bitch down.
Yeah.
Hana, what about you?
I'm not a big horror person because I get scared very easily. So I like anything that's like comedic horror. So my favorite is probably Shaun of the Dead. Simon Pegg. Like, who's
So good.
him? You know, and it's so funny. And he's just hilarious in everything he does. The movie that scared me the most, though, was probably Poltergeist. I actually screamed in that clown scene, and I've never screamed that ever before in my life. I don't watch a lot of horror, but like the ones that I do watch, I tend to like analyze a lot. I'm like, is this believable though? Like, would this happen in real life? So it kind of ruins the fun for me. I don't know. I'm insane, guys.
In regards to monster movies, just to close it up, I would have to pick Frankenstein because it's such a classic. But it's not that it's scary, it's more of like, I loved the history of the book. I loved the way that they did the makeup and how they used practical back then, like practical effects. And it just seems so like reminiscent of back in the old days. I don't know.
We watched the National British Theatre's production of that, by the way. It's so good.
It's so good. Yes, it's
so good. And it's Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Lee Miller, and they switch as both Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. So there's 2 different versions of it, and
It's
oh
so
my
good.
God, it's so good.
I know what I'm doing tonight. And then another one, I don't think people would categorize this as a monster horror film or like a monster film, but Pan's Labyrinth was...
That's creepy though.
That one was a creepy.
That's the exact reason why it terrifies
That gave
me
me
to this day.
nightmares.
I had dreams of that creature before I saw the movie.
See, I couldn't be that kid in that movie.
Stop investigating things. If you hear something, lock your door. Wait until the morning. It's fine. It's fine.
That concludes the monster film Chitty Chatties, and now is time for game time. Yeah. So the game is horror title trivia. Because come on, what's a drinking game without any drinking?
Well, I'm already drinking.
I only have water.
The first one is: group of teens help an ill-tempered hockey goalie overcome the tragic loss of his mother.
I wrote down the character's name.
I'm sorry. I'm too drunk.
That makes it better. 3, 2, 1.
Can you read it?
You're good. Ginger is the only one correct. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh!
Don't worry, I'm your ride or die. I'm here to drink regardless. Next one. A virus turns Britain into an island of deranged cannibals in less than a month.
I don't know if this is right. But...
What's the name of that movie? My lord, I know who's in it.
It's a good thing you're drinking water. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Can you see that?
Yes. So it is 28 days later. Next one. Devil's son is smuggled into a wealthy family, and his enemies meet terrible accidents.
Son.
I got it.
All right, show your answers in 3, 2,
Oh.
1.
Omen.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
I was like, it must be some little child with a bowl cut doing something wrong.
That's exactly what that movie is.
that is
Yeah.
literally.
That's like when you see on Facebook and people ask you to describe a movie in the worst way possible.
Yeah.
Little boy with bowl cut does stupid crap.
Next one. Murderer and his mother prey on guests at their hotel.
I'm
don't
gonna
know
get this wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this wrong.
I see
'Cause I'm
Hana,
sure the
and I'm
movie's
like, I think she
Hana's
knows
like,
it.
I got it. She like, whatever, I got it.
I got it. It's one of my
No.
favorites.
I'm gonna feel so stupid if I know it.
I'm sure you guys do.
All right, show your answers in 3, 2, 1. Psycho is correct.
Oh, Psycho.
Say Psycho, but the mother isn't.
Yeah, the mother is the only killer.
The second to last one. Teenage telekinetic wreaks havoc at the high school dance when her peers humiliate her.
The original.
Fun fact,
OG.
my dad was an extra in that movie. Long time ago. The original, not the remake. We gotta see which one we're talking about. Make sure
Oh,
it's
that's
right.
true. That's true. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Show. Yep. Everybody drink.
Oh, I
Okay.
should've-
And I
guess
pray that you guys get the last one.
Last one. Okay.
Group of kids battle a killer clown in the town. 3, 2, 1. Meow. Yep. This is the movie that made me so scared to go to the bathroom. I peed in the kitchen in front of my mom.
Oh my god.
That movie's the reason why I don't shower at night, especially if I'm alone.
Yes.
Like the fact that I took a shower before this was like a big step.
We have a few more minutes, so let's close it off with shout out time.
And I'm very sorry and a little bit mushy, but it's me and Robert's 5-year anniversary today. And he's being such a great dad. He's watching our little baby for me while we do this right now. So I love him very, very much. And every Halloween is going to be amazing with this guy and this little monster. He is literally a monster. So I want to shout out to Robert and then my daughter Nami, who's just adorable. And I know I'm super biased, but she is literally the cutest baby in the entire universe. So y'all can fight me about it.
Family.
Aw. Instagram is Alyssa R. King. Watch scary movies, they're great. I recommend Ginger Snaps. It's so underrated. So if you want a really cool werewolf movie that's actually neat, Ginger Snaps.
So you can find me online as GNB Cosplay. That's my cosplay persona. My clothing brand is called Lolita Royalty Clothing. You can find that as well online, lroyaltyclothing.com. I'm coming out with a bunch of new collections and doing a bunch of things. And also if you want tarot readings, I do those. Divination Barbie is my name.
Check for all of these amazing, wonderful human beings on their social media and check out the other shows if you haven't seen them for godforsaken reason. Definitely check out the other shows here on Nom Talk Network. Thank you so much, Hana, Alyssa, and Ginger. I'm Stephanie, and until next time, have a great, safe, happy Halloween. Bye.